Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay. It's live Craft Addicts Mix Day. Today is a love themed one. There's only about 80 of these left on the website. Um, if you caught the earlier live, I was just live prepping everything. This Craft Addicts Mix has about 23, well, there's more than 23. I'm roughly 23 different little things that are going in it. The difference with this one is different in this Craft X mix than the previous ones are the glitters and things, and the rhinestones are going to be separated into little jars instead of all mixed together. So you don't have to pick and separate them as you go. So they're going to have all the glitter and the rhinestones are going to be in these individual little capsules instead of being all mixed together where you have to kind of sort it out yourself. So it's something we're trying, but all the other accessories, all the keychain bits and all the little beads and clay pieces and little charms and doodads that are going in this, those are all going to be mixed. It's going to be a big mix. The only things that are separated are the glitter and the rhinestones. Okay. The clay pieces are going to be mixed. The big bits are going to be mixed. It's going to be fun. This is going to, like I said, these are an evolving product for us. You guys love these. They sell out so fast. We sold over half of them already, and you guys haven't even made the mix or showed what's in it. And they're already getting like halfway gone, more than halfway gone. There are other things up on the website. There's new instant transfers. There's some new molds that went up yesterday. The Eagle mold, it's Saturn. There's like a little planter for Saturn. Emily did it with gypsum yesterday and showed you guys for these bigger molds, you don't have to use epoxy. There are different casting methods and things that you can use inside your big molds that don't require epoxy. Gypsum is one of them. Jesmonite is another. And it's kind of like a cement product and it would make cute planters. And then you can still glitter the outside or add mica powder to the outside and then seal it in with like polyacrylic. So you don't have to use really expensive epoxy on these big giant molds. You can use a cheaper product, still make a little cute little planter, and then decorate it with all your glitter and things. And it'll look exactly the same. It's just not going to cost you, an arm and a leg in epoxy. So those molds are up on the website. Then also today, Mikey's confused. I didn't keep them together in their sets. I took that sticker off that said which set they were. Up on the website, there is 2 different sets of instant transfers. I'm putting a white background behind this one. This is a full sheet of instant transfers. If you have not tried our instant transfers, these are game changers for applying decals. They are basically peel and stick. There's a carrier sheet, just like you would with vinyl. You would put your transfer tape down. This comes with it. There's 2. You got to separate the front from the back and then put it on your tumbler, rub it down, and then peel the carrier sheet away. All right. Hello, you got them all? I believe you, Lisa. So we have this full sheet, has peonies on it. Okay, that's up there. And then we have this full sheet. They're separate. They're not the same. Sorry. The peonies, the white paper behind it is just to show you guys so you can see the black designs. Okay. This is the other sheet. These are different. They are peonies, but they're different. And this one, you get a whole full sheet of them. For some of the cameras, this is picking up red. These are not red. These are like a deep fuchsia color. And then these are like a pink, like a bright pink and a soft pink together so that you can use these all over your cups and your projects and doing with that. Okay. The decals that come with them, we have them printed the words in white and black. It comes with the set. Okay. Same white and black. So you could put this like on a darker color glitter or tumbler and it will show up. Or like for me, I love like the baby brights, and the neons with the white over the top. So we offer it. We are offering it. It's the same decal but in black and white, so you can use it on any surface cup color. Okay, so these are up on the website already, and there are more instant transfers. We have tons of instant transfers on the website. This is just what happens to launch today. We also had some that launched yesterday and the day before and the day before. So we are always launching new instant transfers. I like the white and black choices too, Deb. Me too. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I know I said 12:30 that I would be here. However, when I went to go get prepared for this, I quickly realized that the bin that I had selected to go mix this in was nowhere going to be near enough. So I had to go get a gigantic bin. I found this big old monster daddy in the warehouse, but I had to clean it out. It had all of our epoxy scales in it. So I had to get all the epoxy scales, then clean this bucket really good so it's ready for today's mix. But it's basically the size of a bathtub. If you've never joined us for a Craft Addicts mix, what we're about to do, it's really fun. It is a mix of all these different little crafting and tumbler making and epoxy art and just cute little things that go along with it. You can make keychains and bracelets and bead pens and tumblers and things with these accessories and accessorize with it. Make your little shaker molds, all sorts of different things. Rhinestone pens, rhinestone cups. It's just like a little plethora, a goodie bag of awesomeness, and we mix all the items together. So we've got about, I roughly counted 23, but I'm now seeing the other side of the back side of what I was counting, and I'm like, oh wait, there's more things in there than I thought. So we've got roughly 23 different items that are going in here. It's going to be rhinestones, glitter, bingsu beads, shape glitter, clay shapes, different shaped keychains, beads, acrylic beads, straw toppers, molds. I don't know. There's just a plethora of things going in here. Some flat black acrylic shapes that you can use and you glue them onto things just like you would a rhinestone. You can rhinestone around it, so then you have like little shapes in your rhinestone projects. This stuff kind of gets tootled around. Where did I had a cup here that had the last week's Craft Addicts mix. They do sell very, very fast. This one is a little bit more expensive than it was last week because all the things they have to be hand jarred separately. So it adds some labor. So it's about $1 more expensive than it was last week. But you don't have to separate your glitter from your rhinestones now when it comes. You're not just getting the bag with everything just mixed. The rhinestones and the little shaped glitters and things will be separated out into individual little jars, which kind of raised the price just a little bit. But in my mind, it makes it worth it because you don't have to spend hours separating the rhinestones out of the glitter if you want them separated to put like a rhinestone tumbler or whatever. This can be bought at iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. Like I said, it's already half sold out and we haven't even mixed it. Y'all just know what this is and you're very excited and you know that these are worth it. So grab one. If you miss it this week, if you hesitate and don't get one this week, just keep your eye out. We've got more coming. I've got a whole section now of the warehouse that's being dedicated to all the goodies that are coming in for these different Craft Addicts mixes. I'm having a lot of fun shopping for all the little trinkets and doodads that are going in these. It's not sold out. No, it's halfway sold out. It's more than halfway sold out. There's about 80 left. Well, there was 80 left right before I came live. All right, so we're gonna mix it live. I've got my big bin. Keep in mind, this bin is not my live bin. It's not a pretty bin. There is spray paint on it, but that's on the outside. I've already scrubbed and cleaned this bin. The theme, it's kind of like a love-ish Valentine's-y theme, kind of like a very fun vibe Valentine's theme. You'll see. Don't you worry, it's coming. All right, so let me get you guys up in the air a little higher so you can see down in the bucket. I got everybody. We got everybody here. So hi everybody on Instagram. We are also live on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok. So those are all different set up in different angles. So if you are like, this angle ain't great for me, you can jump over on TikTok. They've got a different angle. You can jump over on YouTube or Facebook and they've got a different angle. So everybody kind of has their angle they've got going on. All right, because I got lots of stands up in the air right now. All right, so here's our bucket. We're going to go right in here. Everyone can see some sort of view of it. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm very, very pregnant. But I love doing this with you guys. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is the thing that I actually, if you caught us on live, I was live early this morning prepping for this. Because last minute, I decided to add this mix originally did not have rhinestones in it. And then this morning I decided I'm going to add rhinestones, but I had to pre-sort them. So I mixed our rhinestones and I got them sorted into the little jars. Okay, so if you get this in your scoop, every scoop is going to be different. If you've never purchased this from us, be aware, make sure you read the description. Every scoop is different. What you're buying for $6.75 is one scoop of whatever goes in this bucket. No two scoops are the same. You are not guaranteed any particular product that's in this bucket in your scoop. There's no way you will get one of everything in the scoop. There's just too many things going in today. Your scoop is whatever your scoop is. It's a mystery little goodie bag of the scoop. So we're going to mix this, and then off camera, we just scoop, put them in bags. And then as the orders come in, we fill them, and our order packers just grab one of the bags and it goes in your order. So you could end up getting 3 rhinestone little buckets and 5 other products, or I don't even know. It's whatever goes in your scooper is, and in that bag, whatever bag is randomly selected for your orders, what goes in. I know a lot of y'all buy more than one of these, where it's fine. You can buy as many as you want. But today, in previous mixes, the rhinestones have just been dumped loose into the mix. And the website is iwantglitter.com. And you go to iwantglitter.com, click on today's deals. It's going to be right at the top. It's going to say love. It's called Craft Addicts Mix. It's going to be right at the top of today's deals, especially if you're sorting by featured. Make sure it's sorted by features. If you can't find it, you might have it sorted for some other way. Just search Craft Addicts or Craft Mix, and it will pop up. And like I said, these are already half sold out, and we haven't even mixed them because my followers know what these are and they love them, especially today with having them be sorted like this, so you guys don't have to pull the rhinestones apart from each other, like pick the glitter and the rhinestones away from each other. This is me trying this out this week. This is a new product for us, so we're just kind of developing it as it goes. Okay, so we're going to start by putting all the rhinestones out in here. This is why I had to go find a bigger bucket. Because I'm like, I am certain that I am not, my regular mixing bucket is not going to be big enough to hold all this. Yes. Yeah. This is literally this is my profession, is putting these things together really cute. Sorry, there's some loose rhinestones. I'm making sure there isn't one of these in here that's busted open. I think I accidentally just got some loose rhinestones in the bottom of that bucket. So there's a few rhinestones in the bottom. All right, now we're going to go in and add the next item that's going to go in here. How can you purchase epoxy fluff? We are currently sold out. We actually do not have epoxy fluff coming at least through April. It was one of those things, we got it in for a swag bag. We got it in and we got an order, but we do not currently have it available. You can actually Google in YouTube how to make whipped clay. And there are recipes. A lot of it's just basically whipping it together with Mod Podge, and it kind of makes something very similar. Our swag bags this last month had whipped epoxy in it. We also have it coming out in the swag bag next month. It was in I believe the diamond bag or the gold bag. It was whatever bag, and then so the opposite bag is getting in different colors next month. All right, so this is number 1. Next up, we're gonna add some molds. I told you guys this Craft Addicts mix is gonna have some little mini molds in it. So I'm excited because this is something new. We haven't put molds in these before. So this is going in this Craft Addicts mix. Okay, these are little tiny molds. It has like a little yin yang, and it has little hearts. They're gonna be hard to see in the bag, but you got the little yin yangs, and they make little earring charms or little 3D elements. Okay, so those are going in there. Okay, those will get all mixed up. This will eventually all get stirred up really, really big. Next, let's add some straw toppers. Let's add our Kiss Me straw toppers here. This is a Valentine's love kind of themed one. So we're adding some straw caps to this. They say Kiss Me. These are going down in there. Sorry, these are all, we keep everything sealed up in bags and stuff so it doesn't get dirty or dusty in the warehouse. Normally I'm standing up for this stuff, y'all, but I'm very pregnant and I'm basically like a sea slug at this point. So I'm just chilling. We're sitting. I wheeled everything over here in a cart. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to bag this from back here. I'm not going to be able to carry this. I'm not even sure I can move this from here onto my wheelie cart. It's probably going to be pretty heavy with all this stuff in it. All right, there we go. We got our straw caps going in there. All right, these are super cute. They're little, they go on the top they go hooked onto a straw. Okay, and then it says Kiss Me. These will be all thoroughly mixed in there. Okay, we're making layers, getting the layers in. If you've never joined us, this is called Craft Addicts Mix. Thank you. The website is iwantglitter.com. Thank you, Daniel. I was just watching your TikToks this morning. Dan, if you guys are on TikTok, if you don't know who Daniel Cooper is, go follow him on TikTok. He's awesome. And YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a great epoxy artist and scientist, epoxy scientist. This is our Craft Addicts Mix. You can find it at iwantglitter.com. Going to click on today's deals. You're going to see it right at the top. You're welcome, Daniel. There's no photo of this product. You're going to see just a cute little picture that we have because this is not, there's no finished product of this yet. We're literally mixing it, making it here. And there probably will never be a photo of it up on the website because this will probably be sold out by the time this live ends. We're already half sold out and we just started mixing it. So these go very, very quickly. Next going in here are going to be some cute keychains to go along with whatever cute little accessories that you make. These are going to be little pink ice cream cones. The top of these, where's the rest? Hold on, there's more. The top of these have little pink pom-poms. They're cute little, they have little ice cream cone butts. They have cute little pink pom-pom tops. And it's got a keychain attached to it. You can rhinestone the bottom of these with using B7000 or rhinestone glue or liquid fusion and have this, or you can just make a cute little keychain out of it and make accessories to go along with it. And this is just the little fun little accessory that hooks onto the keychain. Okay. Get this all in there. Okay, so the Craft Addicts Mix, how it works is you will get 1 scoop of this mix. This is all going to get stirred up. We go with a scooper, take a scoop out, and that's what you would be buying when you buy this on the website is the scoop of Craft Addicts Mix. Whatever's in your scoop is what you get. There's no guarantee of what you're going to get. It's just going to be a little fun mystery bag of goodies. All right, so there is our cute, we've got it in there so far. We've got the little vials of rhinestones. We've got the molds. We've got the straw caps, and we've got the cute little ice cream keychains. Now, again, remember, this is a Valentine's theme, but I said it's like a cute Valentine's Day theme. So that's why it's like we got the cute little ice creams. They're pink and they're fun. All right, next up, let's do some acrylic shapes. So I just had my scissors. Where did we put those? Here we go. All right, we're going to go in with some acrylic shapes. These are going to be some neon pink hearts. These can be used in your snow globes, or you can actually glue them on to your tumblers or your products with rhinestone glue. They're just like a little acrylic hearts. They're kind of faceted like a gem, and they're little pink hearts. Okay. These look really good in shaker molds. If you do the big large molds where you put the items inside the clear, if you've ever seen my video, we have a video of it. You take a clear Christmas ornament, plastic Christmas ornament, you can fill it with the liquid and the goodies. These would actually look really pretty down in there. And then you put it down inside of a mold with the epoxy around it, and then you turn it in basically into an epoxy snow globe. Super fun. All right, we got the pink one. So the pink acrylic hearts are in there now. Let's do some white acrylic beads, white acrylic balls. These same thing. These can be used in any kind of shaker. I actually, for Halloween, these were glued around the top of a tumbler. Oh, they're bouncing everywhere. You could glue these around the top of the tumbler and make it look like drips. Spray painted black, and then put the black drizzling epoxy over the top, and it kind of like looks like oozing, like coming out of a cauldron. There's all sorts of things. This stuff that goes into these is meant to kind of stretch you in your creative style and push you. But like I said, this is going to be a mix of just all sorts of different crafting type supplies that can be used in your epoxy art or your crafting. They're very family friendly. Take them, give them to your grandkids, nieces, nephews. Keep them in your craft room to stash and store for when they come over to visit and they want to craft alongside of you. Give them a couple keychain blanks and some of these in a bag of this Craft Addicts mix and some Mod Podge or some E6000, and say, have at it. Make some cute little keychains and stuff, and they will have a blast. My kids are obsessed with these. Every time they see one, they're like, can we have some of these? every time with the live mix. And then I have to say, sorry, we don't have any more. We sold out. If they knew I was doing this, they'd be right in here wanting to mix this all with me. All right, so we've got our acrylic little beads. Next up, let's add some shape glitter. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some shape glitter. These are little pink flowers. They're little opalescent pink flowers. And again, we separated these into mini little jars so that you guys don't have to pick through the mix and sort them. If you get the mix and you're like, I don't want to put the glitter on this X, Y, and Z. This time we put them in these little jars so that you don't have to do the sorting. We took the work and we did the work. So those are cute little glitter stars. And they are pre-separated. They're not going to be mixed in. If you've not seen a previous mix like this, in previous mixes, we've just dumped all the glitter, all the rhinestones, all the components just directly in. And then when you get it, that's kind of like, well, it's kind of part of the fun is that you separate it out, right? But this one, we are taking that element out. So we are making it pre-separated for you guys so that you can pick and pull and makes it a little easier for y'all. All right, next, let's go into, let's see, what do we want to do now? Let's do the next shape glitter. We have another section of shape glitter. Okay. This is going to be your holographic silver hearts. So you're going to get a little vial. If you get this in your scoop, it'll be a little vial of silver holographic hearts. Okay. And we're going to, ooh, I'm not going to just dump this bucket. There's glitter in the bottom of this bucket. You can see like, not a lot, but a little bit of like glitter. You know anything about glitter, it gets everywhere. There we go. So there's all of our, yeah, this is the silver bucket. There's just a little bit of holographic hearts in there, just a little. Okay, so now the holographic heart. Oh, you guys, I am not confident that this is all going to fit in this bucket. And this is the biggest bucket we have in the warehouse. I literally had to like dig through the warehouse. Our epoxy scales were stored in this bucket. I had to take all the epoxy scales out, wash this bucket. This is the biggest one we have. This is like the size of a bathtub. I told you there's a lot of stuff going into this one. All right. Now on top of that, we're going to do some acrylic, some clay shapes. Okay. This will be the fun. Well, these clay shapes may wait. Oh man. Okay. We'll see how I feel. Okay. Next, we're going to do some of these acrylic. These are flat back acrylic glitter lips. Okay. These are going to be acrylic shapes. You're going to be seeing the fronts and the backs here. These can be glued onto your rhinestone projects just as they are. They have flat backs. So you put rhinestone glue on the back, glue it down, and you can just have these fun little glitter lip shaped lips on your rhinestone projects or keychains or whatever else you want to use. You can put them in the little like little resin pieces or little jewelry bits. Okay, we got all different colors. Gold, silver, fuchsia, pinks, purples. We're just going to sprinkle these in here. These are little guys. They're going to kind of fill in the cracks. Again, the Craft Addicts mix is going to be whatever little goodies land up in your scoop is what comes for you. Every scoop is going to be a little different. All right. Next, I'm going to add the, let's add the Bingsu beads. These are called Bingsu beads. They're not actual beads. These are like curled up glitters. I don't know how to explain it. They're like little curls. Turbo. Sorry, my little dog thinks he's guarding me in here. They're little curled up pieces of like glitter, but rolled up, but they are not solid like beads. They work just like glitter. So if you've never seen this and you're like, I don't know what that is. If you get this, you can put this down in your epoxy just like you would glitter into a mold or into a keychain blank or something. You can also glue it onto a surface. You would work with it just like you would chunky glitter. Okay, it's very similar. It just has a very unique look to it. These are them in. Okay. They look really, really, really cool. It looks really cool down in epoxy. Now, before, like I said before, this used to just come in a mix. Like all these glitters, this would have all just been dumped in here regularly, and then you would have been separating it out. This is, we went this week and we spent a lot of man hours just to put these in jars for you guys to make it a little bit easier to sort and separate. Okay. Next up, let's do our hearts. These are going to be hearts. I think a delivery truck is here. These are going to be gold hearts. I might have a pause. I'm pretty sure a delivery truck is here. Let me make sure. Oh, yes. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yep. Post office is here picking up our shipments. These are going to be little gold hearts. I've got them in multiple colors. So let's add those. These can be put on your bead pens. These can be strung onto keychains as keychain accessories. All different fun ones. Again, what is in your scoop is what you get. Everyone's scoop will be a little bit different. You are not guaranteed to get any particular one item in the bucket. This will be all stirred up and then we'll start scooping. These are super fun. Okay, so those are our hearts. Those were our heart beads. They're cute little metallic hearts in all the different colors. Okay. This Craft Addicts mix is unique in the sense that this is the first Craft Addicts mix that we've separated out these different products into the little jars to make it easier for you guys. These are like red hot candies in the shapes of lips. Okay. These can be used just like I said, just like rhinestones. You can glue them on with rhinestone glue. Again, the website, our website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You'll see this. This will be Craft Addicts mix. This will be the Craft Addicts mix under today's deals. All right, let's add the next round of molds. This bin is going to be so heavy. I'm definitely going to be bagging this here. I'm not going to be able to move this. Okay, so now we're going to add the next set of molds. These are different cute little charm molds. They're like little conversation bubbles. It's hard to see through the plastic. I just don't want to unwrap it because then the little glitter bits and things will stick to the silicone. So we want to keep them wrapped up. But it's like a little conversation bubble and it says love. You can use these to make little charms that you can make these and then glue them onto your rhinestone tumblers and rhinestone around them. You can turn them into little earrings. You can drill a little hole through it with a little tiny drill and make them into beads. There's a lot of different things you can make with these. See if I can get it up close enough to the camera. You guys can see it. Sorry, we're live on multiple platforms right now. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You can find us on any of the platforms. Okay, so those are going to be mixed in there. Next up is going to be our acrylic hearts. These are going to be blanks. Okay, these are going to be blanks. These have a protective layer sheet over them. So they look foggy, but they are not actually foggy. They're glossy, but they have a protective film over them to keep them from being scratched while they're like in transit. You just got to peel that off. Okay. These are all different colors. As you can see, they're ombre from like clear to color. Okay. We're going to add a couple bags of those. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Okay, post office just went out. Jessica, your swag bag is officially on its way. I packed it yesterday. So Jessica's one of our moderators. So her swag bag went out a little day late. It was going with the rest of her big order. But I packed it by hand. All right. Summer, are the packaging and scooping to be larger since everything is individual container? Yes, the scoop is bigger than the one that you guys have seen me, that little wood scooper that normally when I scoop the glitter and stuff. I didn't bring one over here. Sorry, I'm way too pregnant to run and grab it. But yes, it's a bigger scoop. These are actually going to be sent in organza bags, not in the little glitter bag, not in the glitter bags, because everything is like this takes up too much space in a glitter bag. We wouldn't be able to get anything in there. So this is going to come packed in one of our organza, Lily and Rose, probably the white organzas. It's $6.75 per scoop. Okay, $6.75 per scoop. It's probably going to be sold out in the next couple minutes. have my system up in front of me while I mix, but it was already half sold out, and we hadn't even started showing what was in it yet. These sell out very, very fast. We max out at doing 200 of these. No, you already ordered. Yeah, we max out at about doing 200 sets of these because these have to be this is a lot of hand tedious work. We do not have a machine that magically just pulls out a scoop for us. We have to hand scoop and do these. And it takes a very long time. And I'm the only one at the warehouse today, so this will be me bagging these today. So we max out at being able to do 200 of these. But yeah, the scoop is a different scoop today. I showed it on the live earlier. I don't want to say it's an ice cream scoop because it's not an ice cream scoop. I don't know even know how to explain the scoop. It's a little silver scooper. All right, next up. I don't know that I can pick up this bin. Okay, next up, these are individually separated out. I'm going to take, here's one. I'm going to take it out. It's a little heart. Okay, we've put these in little bags to keep them separated. It has little backings, and it's a little heart that's like obviously cut in half, and it says best and friends, one on each side. They have little pins and backing, like rubber backers on them. Okay, I individually bagged these this week to put these in here. Because I was like, I can't just pour all the pins in here because then you might get a best and not a friend. You might not get the other side. So I put them all together individually as a set in each bag. So if you get one of the bags inside there, make sure you look because they're black and they're hard to see in the bag. There's little black rubber backers on there. I cannot show you the size of the scooper because I'm super pregnant. It's on the other side of the warehouse. I didn't even think to bring it over here because I showed everybody on the live earlier. And I am basically have the athleticism of a slug. And yes, it's too far away. If you know our company though, you always get a very good value. My goal is that you guys love what you get. That's always my goal. We're not going to gouge you. All right. So these are going to go in here. The bucket's too big for me to just, okay. These will get mixed in. Okay, so that's their layer. Okay. Everyone's scoop will be unique. That's a really good reason. Yes, I am due to have this baby in just a few weeks. And I'm 43 years old, so it's a rough pregnancy. I'm too old to be pregnant, yet here we are. So everybody's, whatever goes in your scooper is what goes in the little organza bag. And so all the scoops will be unique. You could end up with 3 rhinestones and 2 acrylic shapes and this, and then the next one person doesn't get any rhinestones. We don't know. We just scoop and go, scoop and go, scoop and go. All right, next, let's do acrylic shapes. Okay, we got some more purple acrylic hearts. I'm gonna top off here. And for the very tip top, I'm going to put in the Valentine's Day craft clay shapes. I wasn't going to, but we're gonna dive in. We're gonna go for it. All right. So these are like faceted little acrylic plastic hearts. These go good in shaker molds. They can go actually down in your epoxy. They're really cute inside of epoxy. If you do like a clear piece and just put a few of these in there, it's really cute. Like a clear, if you do that, if you have like we have the molds for the keychains, just a simple circle. You could do clear and just add a few of these, and then you've got a blank with some cute little hearts in there, and just like scroll a name across it. Oh, it's sold out. That happens. All right, it's officially sold out. After I get all the scoops done, we can only put 200 up. We might end up with like 210, 220. We don't know, but I can't add any, sorry, until we know. Yeah, it usually sells out before the live is done. The minute I start mixing it, y'all start buying it. It goes crazy. All right, so now we're going to add in some. Oh, these are so tiny. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. These are so tiny. These are the fun little heart shapes. I'm not going to dump these in here because I feel like these are going to go in here and then get totally lost in here. I'm going to individually jar these and then before I start the scooping. So I'm not going to mix these in yet, but these are going to go in there. They're little, these are little clay shapes. You can use them for sprinkles on your drip tumblers and stuff. But I feel like this is going to be another one where in my brain, I was like, oh, they'll be fine there because they're not going to stick to other things like the glitter will. But these will just kind of all end up in the bottom of this bucket if I stir it up. So I'm going to put these in the little jars as well. Okay, so those will go in there before I start bagging this up. All right, here we go. This is our mix. Yep, it's sold out already, guys. Sorry, that's what it goes very fast. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, here we go. I'm going to sand. Ugh. I'm going to attempt to stir this a little bit. Sorry. There's my big baby belly. She's getting in on the action. Her name is Betty, baby Betty. She's due in like 5 weeks. Okay, here we go. I don't even know if I can stir from all the way from the bottom up. I've never stirred a batch this big. Normally it's smaller because all the things are individual, like loose in there. I want to stir careful because I don't want to bust open any of these little bags. As we're bagging it, we mix it, we remix it in case stuff settles. So we'll do like 20 bags and then give it another stir. We'll scoop, do about 20 bags, and we'll give it another little fluff stir, and then we'll scoop, do another 20 and do a fluff stir, just to make sure that everything stays well mixed. This looks like a Valentine's dream. Yes, I love it. Okay, that is our Craft Addicts mix, you guys. Welcome. Keep an eye out. We do these pretty much like every week to week and a half. They're always different themed. They always sell out very, very quickly. We had fun hanging out with you guys. We hope to see you guys again. You can check out, there's a ton of new stuff on the website. This is just one of many, 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 many products that we carry on the website. So you can check it out. We are an epoxy art company. So have fun, enjoy, and we'll see you guys later. Bye, Instagram. Bye, TikTok. See you later. See you later, losers. Get out of here. You should have mixed the loose from the bagged. It looks like a unicorn burped. It looks like a unicorn farted, let's be honest. Glitter is basically a unicorn fart. I didn't want to mix like crazy on camera. Mainly because it's already sold out and then it's just rubbing it in people's faces. Noli is in pure joy. Ask her if she wants to fly in and bag it. Because I am not in pure joy thinking about it, but yes. Oh, this one looks fun. This is going to take me all day. Good thing. Nope, that's solid. It's unicorn poop. Well, if you open this bucket and then you dump it out, it becomes a fart. Is this how we're doing these from now on? We'll see if we can maintain this level of manpower. It worked this week because I did 2/3 of these. No, I did half of these at home, just sitting in the house, hanging out, watching TV with the kiddos. I don't always have that luxury. But Maddie did come in and she's helping us. So if we can maintain the manpower to keep them separated, yes. I know you guys would prefer that, like having the rhinestones separated from the shape, like all these normally would have been all mixed together. I know they would love this mix. I might, if we have extras going home. See, so we had 4 things go in this mix. Now 5 with those sprinkles go in this mix that we had to separate. These you saw me, this took me like, I had already been doing it when I came live. So this probably took me about 2 hours to do this. Just the one thing. So we'll see if we can maintain it. I like the concept of having it separated, but yes. And that's how this mix was created. A unicorn ate an ice cream and then pooped out this mix. Who else is singing Outcast Come Out and Play? Yes. This is super duper fun. All right, you guys, I gotta go because I gotta actually start bagging these up. I'm hoping to get half of this done by today, and then go hang out with my kiddos. So it satisfies your OCD to have them separated. Yes, I feel you. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like if I was a customer, I would eventually stop buying these because I would get, for me personally, I would run out of time to separate them. So I'm like, okay, we're going to start separating them. But then I have to change the scoop. So we'll see how the scooping goes. It's a play. So I'm gonna test. I have 2 scoops that I'm testing. I'm gonna test which one makes the value right at the right level and in generally for every single scoop. You're always gonna get your value, but I'm gonna make sure, and I've got to determine which scoop is the best for scooping larger items like this and still getting goodies in there, right? So the scooper. This is gonna be an interesting process for me today. I'm definitely not going to do it on camera because there will probably be a little cussing involved. Like, dang it, I should have put all those little tiny acrylic, what are those, the acrylic little lips in there? Because now they're all going to sink. I'm going to have to constantly stir this up to get all those little things up to the top. Because for me, I genuinely, each scoop is important to me. So I'm like, I've got to make sure that it's a good plethora of goodies going into the scoops. And like, because I could just go quick, but all the little things would settle to the bottom. And so the first bags would be like the big items, like in a scoop. And then the last couple scoops would be all the little things. And I'm like, nope, I gotta mix them up. You're gonna have to have a bigger bag per scoop. Yes, so these are probably gonna go in the white organzas. There's no way that these are gonna fit in the glitter bag, especially with this, because this alone would be a glitter bag. Maybe just package rhinestones, benzo beads, and clay pieces. Yeah. I mean, that's what we did, but that also takes a lot of time because these our glitter machine won't fill this vial. This is filled by hand by somebody in this warehouse. All 200 sets of these or 300 sets of these. I think there was 300 of these and I did probably 200 of these and there was like 300 of these. That's all hand touched by somebody here. It won't be the black organzas. It would be a $20 bag if it was a $35 bag if it was a full organza. Little scoop this, little scoop that. Yes. All right, guys, I got a jam. There's a bunch of new instant transfers up on the website. I'm going to start bagging this and see how it goes. Wish me luck. Wish me luck because otherwise we're never doing this pre-sorted thing again if it doesn't go smoothly. Well, it's not going to go smoothly, but I mean, it's going to take me a little time to get a rhythm down, but hopefully it works out okay and that we continue to do this process. If we ever have a remote employee, I'm your girl. Emily's the only one. Unfortunately, it's hard to have remote employees in different states because then we have to pay employment tax in that separate state for that separate person. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. We have to be all in-house. We are boots and we're boots on the ground. There's not much to do that doesn't require you to be here. Yeah. Because we even have people locally that are like, oh, can I work from home? And it's like, there's nothing to do. You have to be, everything is in the warehouse. Yeah. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. I need a break because I've been standing for like 5 minutes and it's exhausting. Oh, we do not do under the table. We are a legit legal business. We'll work for craft supplies. You can be my volunteer. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.